don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Matt, you can do this. Whew. Come on, man. I'm scared. No, you can do this. You can do this. You can film a whole video with this camera. Welcome to Off the Ranch. The camera may look a little weird because I'm filming on this thing. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't really show it to you very well, but this is it. This camera has actually been here for a long time. Longer than a lot of you guys have probably been on the channels. This one was my, when I finally made enough money to buy a camera, I went and bought this camera and filmed for like 2 years or more, maybe, probably 3 years on this camera. This camera started this vlog channel. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look bad. That's why I'm back to it. My other camera, the one I've been using, we dropped it a few times. The focus was like getting all crazy. And so we actually got a warranty on that camera. So we took it in and they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to send it off. So now we have to wait for like 2 weeks. But yeah, this is the camera. This is what we're filming today's vlog on. Let me know what you guys think. The pros, the cons. I don't even remember really what this camera's like. So I can't wait to see all the footage that this will give us. After I was at the vet clinic today, I went to the store and bought some things, and I'm gonna go install some things. You guys wanna come? It's gonna be fun. This is so weird using this thing. I literally just spent like 15 minutes just looking at old files on this camera. This has like a hard drive in it, not like a card. And so I hadn't seen these clips, and some of them are from like 4 years ago. Or no, that would be like 5 years ago. I'll show you some of the clips.
Oh, behind you!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What do you have to give a chicken to make sure they don't die?
Food.
Food? What else? Anything else?
Water.
Water? Anything else?
Milk.
Milk?
Time flies. Time goes really fast. And then when I look at videos of my kids from like 3 years ago, I'm like, oh man, they were so little and now they're so big, and they're still little. I know they're still little, and I know someday they're gonna be 15 years old and as tall as Mare and tall as me, and so I gotta enjoy them while we can. So knowing that time flies, I try to do something every day that will make the future better for us, because now is the time to do that. It's not, you don't wait a week and then you try to do something good. Do it now, because if you wait, you'll wait forever. You'll end up never doing whatever you set out to do. So every day I try to do something to better myself, to better our lives, to better my kids' lives, my wife's life. Try to do something to better ourselves. And that can be anything from doing a push-up, to doing a million push-ups, to studying, to learning a language, to working on relationships with people who maybe have fallen out of your life, to working, to actually making money and saving that money and investing that money, whatever. I try to do something every day that will make tomorrow better than yesterday, even if it's a tiny thing. And now I want to do something that will improve my life in a small amount, but it is an improvement. So in here, I'll show you, I have these 2 air compressors. And if I ever need to use an air compressor, I have to go wheel it out here and fill it up and then use it. I got to plug it in so it fills up with air and then use it. It's not that big of a pain, which is why that's the way I've done it for, I don't know, since we lived here 3 years ago. It's not that big of a deal. But then I was like, you know, it'd be way better if I just had it like permanently ready, so whenever I need air, I don't have to go wheel it out here, fill her up and everything. I can just go and fill something up. So I have these 2 air tanks. One is a little smaller than the other. So this is my little, I'm gonna use this in my portable one. This bigger one, it is a portable one, but I'm gonna use this as a fixed one. I'm gonna probably leave it there, but I'm gonna run electricity to it so it can power up right there. And then I'm gonna run a hose, probably over here somewhere, to this thing. A big hose reel that will always be ready to shoot air into whatever needs air shot into it. much it. Got it going up there, got it hooked to the wall nice and clean. That thing will just stay in the corner of this horse stall. And then over here, we have a 50-foot hose reel. And my barn is 50 feet long, so it should go all the way to the end. Should be running out right about, ooh, it's longer than I thought. Whoa. Oh, nice. Of course, if I need to go further, I have extension. That's an extension right there. That's an extension right there I could use. Or I could always just take the portable one. Let's see if she works. Dang it. I also have a filter, an inline filter, which I probably should put on. Yeah, I'll probably put that on. That'll be easy. That just threads on. I think this is gonna work good. Filling up. Air compressors are always very annoying to have inside your shop too, because they're loud. This one is super loud. This one's actually not too bad, so I don't mind having it inside the shop. And it's bigger, so it shouldn't run all the time. And it's kind of in a little horse stall, so it'll be kind of away from the action if we're doing, you know, a project where we're using pneumatic tools or something that uses a lot of air where we're out here. I can talk normally, I'm not having to yell over it. This is full, and this is why I realized I don't really need a valve, because I kind of have a valve right here where I can control the air going in there. So now we have 40 PSI in my new system. Go ahead and crank it up. We'll put 80 in there. Let's go see how it works. Ah! There we go. Oh yes. Now I can, you know, dust off things, spray the tires, dust myself off when I get dirty out in the shop. You're welcome, go-kart. This is awesome.
1 hour later.
And then once I'm done with my job, I just take it all back up in there. Perfect. I went ahead and did the right thing and installed the little filter up there. That'll keep oil and water and debris and stuff out of the tools. But little things like that, you know, it makes it easier. And this whole barn is a good example of a bunch of little things to make it what it is. So when we first moved into this house, there were horse stalls like this all down this side too. There were 3 horse stalls over there. This was just a big horse barn. I built that bench all the way around. I got these shelves from a gas station. They had put them outside and they were throwing away, and I went and asked the guy, can I have them? He said yes. So I loaded up all this pegboard. I loaded up all the shelves. You can see the big supports there. These shelves, this was just 2 shelves that I stacked on top of each other so that I can put all my stuff in here. And I mean, I was gonna say organized, but it's kind of a wreck right now. I definitely need to work on it. But I built all this stuff. That was my old toolbox. I built it to where it just went right under. Got this new toolbox and I left that space just for that. Oh man, speaking of things I need to work on, that is a sink. So I still need to, you know, work on this. And then I had no desire to have horses, at least, you know, this many horses. So I took out all those horse stalls, and then we needed to hold some helmets. So in those cabinets, we put those cabinets up so we can hold helmets. Hung up some stuff for ladders. Put these lights up because it was kind of dark back there. There are little lights there, and then the big ones down the middle. But in the back, it was kind of dark. So I put just some hanging lights all the way around the edges just to add a little extra light. And just slowly, I put all those lights up too. There was no lights there, obviously. So I wired all that to a switch here. I did all this on video like 2 years ago, so I figure some people don't remember that. But slowly but surely, I've turned this thing into something that I want, like my ideal barn. Well, it's not ideal yet. It's getting there slowly but surely. A little bit at a time, over time, makes a big difference. Hey, watch this. I'll be stronger tomorrow. Even if you're like way out of shape, the greater the obstacle, the greater the glory in overcoming that obstacle. We decided to try to clean up our weight room and get some stuff hung up. That looks pretty good. We're gonna hang this thing up over here. This thing apparently will hold these giant exercise balls that I keep trying to get rid of. I'm like, no one ever got fit on an exercise ball.
That's not true. Just because you can't do it.
They're dumb. We got all these awesome weights, and you got these exercise balls taking up all the room in here. Not for long, though.
My abs are stronger than yours.
Well, it doesn't look that way. Yeah, that'll be nice. That's up in the corner where they're not in the way. Much better. Mare, better every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is...
I think it's comical that this room like had no organization whatsoever until I started working out.
That is true. I've never used any of these things, except these are my wrist wraps. That's the only thing I use. Actually, I tried to use one of those balls on, it was on Mare's Instagram a few days ago. She was, yeah, you should do this workout. It's really good for your core. And I tried it. I was like, Mare, I don't think it's going to be a normal thing for a guy to do. And I tried it. I was like, nope. Looks pretty ridiculous.
It's just because you were weak. You couldn't do it.
No, it's because it's a dumb workout.
That's not true.
Anything I can't do is dumb.
It's dumb.
I told you last week that we'd show you the new t-shirt machine. Let's see. Okay, so we got this new machine, and basically you can print stuff much faster. It's made for like smaller jobs. It's good if you have like extra colors, you need a like really realistic photo, or if I just want it done really fast, like if I'm like, I want to wear this shirt, but I'm heading out of town, it can be done really fast. We just realized we don't have any kid blank shirts in stock, but Lincoln has a pretty good printable shirt. It does have a little bit of food on it from lunch, but we'll just cover that up with a with an awesome red truck. Dang, Link, which one are you gonna do? Oh! What?
No.
Ooh, the gold one, my man. Okay. Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It definitely could be too big. No, it's perfect.
Nice.
It's real perfect.
Nice. Just like a printer. Nice. You ready to see it? Boom. You like it? You want to wear it? Let's do it. Dang. It's looking good, dude. I'm going to kind of show you more of what we do with that machine in the future. Right now, we're still kind of figuring out, but we have a lot of plans on how that machine is going to help us kind of grow the business, being able to do stuff just on a whim like this. Nice, dude. Because the difference, our other machine is a giant screen printer machine, and it takes like a couple hours to set up, whereas this one takes like a few minutes to set up. And so the screen printer machine is better in the fact that once it's set up, it can print like 1,200 an hour. This one can't do anywhere near that. But the setup takes so long. So if I just want one shirt now, like I'm like, hey, I need this now, or we're gonna just test it. We just wanna see what it looks like. Oh, that one looks great. And then we'll go put it on the big machine and print a bunch of them. So there's a lot of things, other things we're gonna do with it too, that I'll show you guys in the future. But that's our plan with that machine. We're just trying to grow the business, and that's the next step in growing that business. And that's why we had to move Steven and Jake into the same office, which they're kind of bummed about. They had their own offices, and now they're like, they decided that they should be in the same office so they can get this brand new machine in there.
Thanks for watching
Off the Ranch.
We love you. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number... Shut up! Don't tell Mare.